You brothers keep thinking attraction is built in the gym only. You think the whole game is abs, watches, chains, cologne, followers. No. That gets attention. That gets a glance. That gets her to look. But looks make her look. Your mouthpiece is what hooks her. Because the world is stressful. Inflation, work pressure, family drama, fake friends, bills stacking up, people draining her spirit every single day. Most people bring more stress into her life. The man with game, he becomes the escape. That's why some men can't keep a woman interested despite having money, muscles, status. Every interaction feels like a job interview. Serious, predictable, robotic. But the player, the charismatic man, the man with energy, he feels like freedom. And you have to understand something psychologically. Human beings get addicted to emotional states more than appearances. That's why some women stay obsessed with men who weren't even the best looking guy they dealt with. Because he made her feel alive. Look at Muhammad Ali. Part of why the world loved him wasn't just because he won fights. It was the energy, the charisma, the unpredictability, the joy. He could insult you, charm you, entertain you, motivate you, all in the same sentence. People are drawn to emotional electricity. That's the game. So when she says, "How old are you?" don't always answer like an accountant. Tell her, "Ask me in the morning." Now the interaction has flavor. Now there's imagination. Now there's tension. Or on FaceTime, motion like you're grabbing her head dramatically and say, "Just come here, I just want to mwah." You look too kissable. You're creating emotion. You're painting scenarios. You're making the interaction playful. And playfulness is seductive because adulthood beats the joy out of most people. You know how many women go through their whole week without laughing properly? Then you come around bringing energy, confidence, flirtation, and excitement. That becomes addictive. Looks just make her look, but your mouthpiece is what hooks her. And the thing is, too many men are scared. Scared to flirt, scared to tease, scared to create tension, scared to sound too much. But God didn't put the spirit of fear in you. You cannot be terrified to express masculine energy. Now, obviously, there's social awareness and timing, but timid men rarely create memorable experiences. A woman remembers how you made her feel. So if she says, "I'm a little drunk," grin and say, "So can I take a little advantage of you?" Game is calibration, it's rhythm, it's reading the energy. That's why two men can say the exact same thing, the same sentence, and get two completely different reactions. One feels creepy, the other feels electric, because women respond heavily to emotional delivery. Look at entertainers like Jamie Foxx. In interviews throughout his career, his charisma wasn't just what he said, it was his timing, his confidence, his musicality, eye contact, spontaneity. That's why charismatic men dominate the room. Energy transfers. And another thing, stop making every interaction logical, spice it up. If she sends a picture of what she's going to wear, don't say "you look nice." Boring. That dress is dangerous, cute, and classy. You got me feeling special. Now she feels seen emotionally instead of processed mechanically. Or if she says something ridiculous, don't instantly become defensive and serious. Hit her with, "Hey, that idea was so bad, it could power my ex's vibrator for a millennium." Boom. Now she's laughing. Now she's emotionally moving. Now the conversation has life. Most people are dry because they're scared of judgment. But charismatic men understand something important. Excitement creates attachment. That's why musicians, athletes, comedians, performers, men associated with emotionally charged experiences often have women deeply attached to them. Not because of logic, because of feeling. Look at Chris Brown performing on stage. High energy, movement, passion, emotion. Women are reacting to the experience as much as the appearance. And this is why your woman should feel relief when your name pops up on her phone. Not anxiety, not boredom, not predictability. Relief, joy, excitement. The world is already heavy enough. Be the high that helps her escape from it. When things get intimate and she starts talking seriously, randomly pause and say, "You know something? You're as nice to talk to as you are to look at." That little moment right there, that's emotional contrast. That's what separates a memorable interaction from a forgettable one. Keep things playful. Keep things unpredictable. Keep things emotionally alive. Because once again, looks just make her look, but your mouthpiece is what hooks her. That's the game. Do not be deceived.